Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Alright. What is up, you guys? It's your boy Rob, Hollow Abra is back again to continue our stream of Genshin Impact. We're continuing playing some SUMERU. We got a good chunk to do. I've done a bunch off stream, including completely wrecking, buying everything for like the current events. The only thing I have yet to do in this whole thing is whatever this is. Whatever this is. Yeah, whatever. We did a lot of exploration of SUMERU and beginning of one of the beginning of the, or continuation of the Archon Quests line, including the beginning of our exploration of Port Ormos. That's what I was going to say. We completed the R&R Carving quest line. We met Alhaitham and Dory and did a bunch of stuff with that quest and learned about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Currently missing. We learned about Knowledge Capsules in general and the Divine Knowledge Capsule, which is being held by the people of the desert, the Eremites, who are trying to resurrect their god, the long-dead Scarlet King.
Where do you want to go next?
Am I getting, like,
If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots,
drifting
I
on
have a
this?
few references.
I get some drift on the right stick. I gotta watch it. But before we do any of that nonsense, some new banners have gone up, including Ganyu and Kokomi, both returning banners. Both characters that I never played. I actually stopped playing, I believe, around the time Ganyu first dropped. Whatever that was, late 2020, early 2021, I think. And really like Kokomi, especially after everything I saw about Kokomi during the Inazuma story. Don't care about these weapons. I care more about the 4-star weapons than I do the 5-star. Like, I don't mind Dragon's Bane. I think Dragon's Bane is a decent weapon. No, not Dragon's Bane. Was this the one? Yeah, I wouldn't mind giving, like, Dory this. Generate more energy if Dory's going to be a battery, because she's an energy builder healer. Rust is solid. I was thinking about maybe doing Rust for Kale.
Both
I have 2 of them.
are made.
So, solid. But I really don't care about either of these.
Trans
I think I have one Amos bow. I don't have, though, Everlasting Moonglow. Whatever, though. So I got a lot of wishes. I got a lot of primos. I can do 10 of these. 11. 10 or 11 character event wishes. So I'm going to go until I get them. Until I run out of primos. You can't see my thing. I'm currently at 18,000 primos. So I'm just going to dive in. And if I can get Dore, that's not bad. I believe in terms of
back and forth.
the current banner characters, I never pronounce his name correctly. Hold on. I always forget Christina V voices him.
Singcho, at your
Singcho.
service, my liege.
Just like Christina V
And
voices him.
those
That's
that come across Leo.
great. I hear he's amazing, and I should probably show him more respect. I have a C5. And for Sucrose, who I used a little in the beginning, she's level 50. She's C6. I've gotten non-stop freaking Sucroses. Haven't leveled up her talents, though.
To stay a while. So,
But, whatever. Let's just start diving in and seeing how we do. Starting out with the purple, to be expected with my luck. I have terrible banner luck. So another slingshot. This is gonna be a weapon. Nope, it's gonna be Dory, sorry. But that's it, we're not gonna get any other characters, so it's just Dory. Alright, so we got our first Dory, the little genie girl who loves Mora. That's her summoned genie. Alright, let's take a look at her. Constellation. The number of after-sale service rounds created by troubleshooter shots increases by 1. That is troubleshooter cannon. Directs a spirit warding lamp to fire off a troubleshooter shot at opponents dealing electro damage. It deals consistent electro damage. After the troubleshooter shot hits, it will create 2 after-sale service rounds that will automatically track opponents. Cool. Alcazare's Exactitude. Summons forth the genie within the lamp to give the client various kinds of aids. Connects with a nearby character. The connected character will continuously restore HP based on Dory's max HP. So jack up Dory's HP and elemental recovery is probably the best bet for her. Can continuously regenerate energy. Huge. Be affected by electro. When the connector between the genie and the character touches opponents, it will deal 1 instance of electro damage to them every 0.4 seconds. Only when genie can exist at a time. After character connectivity triggers an electro charge, superconduct overloaded, quicken, aggravate, hypervolume, or an electro swirl, or crystalline reaction, the cooldown of the spirit warding lamp troubleshooter cannon is decreased by 1 second. Compounding interest when the hits an opponent, Dory will restore 5 elemental energy for every 100% energy recharge possessed. So every 100% I have in energy recharge, I get 5 elemental energy. So if I have 200% energy recharge, I get 10 elemental energy for every round that hits the opponent for my E. Right? For my combat, yeah. It's 25% chance to recover some of the materials used when crafting character and weapon. Okay. Anjali, Kunapanani, 1221. Affiliation, the Palace of Alcazare, Electrovision. Okay. No luck on the first. And on the second, there's not going to be any luck either because there's never any luck on the second. See, I didn't even bother. I got another Dragon's Bane.
Is where.
This one, though, there's a chance. This one, though, there's a chance. Nope. Sucrose, cool. I'm getting a bad feeling I'm not going to get anything on this. I have abysmal luck, you guys. Nothing. Okay. So that doesn't do anything. Again, I've already C6 Sucrose, so that does nothing for me. Sacrificial Greatsword? Eh. Dory is a Claymore user, so... But I'm not getting any characters, am I? So this is 2 weapon pulls in a row. 5? Ugh. Sucrose. Another Sucrose. Again, of all of the 4 stars in this banner, can't use Sucrose. Could really use another Dory or Songchu. Another Dragon's Bane. No character. You're kidding me. This is another Sucrose. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Am I going to get the 50-50 is the question? Literally, Sucrose is the only character I can't use. But... Come on, come on. Alright, got another Dory. Got another Sucrose. You were correct about Sucrose incoming. This was painful. Ganyu! Finally! There we go. I finally got a Ganyu. Alright. That took 7 pulls. That was awful. Alright. Let's check out... So I have a C1 now. That's improving her trouble shooter. I finally got Ganyu, though, who's considered one of the best DPSs in this game. Essential for melt teams, for freeze teams. Alright. That means I only have enough for what? 4 Kokomi pulls. I mean, we're gonna try it, right? We're gonna go. I'm just gonna skip. This is no one. Yep, I knew it. I could tell. I could tell. Sucrose incoming. Oh, man. Literally, I could use any other character. But that's how it is. Okay, Favonius Codex. Come on. Yep, nope, nope. This is gonna be another Sucrose, you're right. I'm just gonna skip. Oh! Okay, that's my C6 Songchu then. Songchu is now C6. Glad I was wrong on that. Yes for the 4-star. Alright, got one more. I'll be fine with the Dory. If I get a Dory here, I'd be okay with that. It's gotta be a weapon, isn't it? Yeah, it's only a weapon. Ah. Alright, so last pull of the night. It's purple. And it's Sucrose. There was the Sucrose. You called one early. Alright. Actually, you know what I can do? I never buy these ones, but I'll do 5. Hey, thanks for the follow, Kimatics. Good to have you. All right. Nope. I'll be fine with a Dory. I'd be okay with another Dory. Rain Slasher. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Dude, how many all-weapon pulls did I get? Bane of Storm and Tide. That might not be bad. Increased damage for Electro to have on Dory, who's an Electro Claymore user. I'd rather have something that does more energy. Let me see how many more. So I have 300 there. The Ganyu was not a 50-50. At least I don't believe so. According to, I think, based on my history... let me double check. Actually, the Ganyu might have been a 50-50. In fact, I don't remember. Yeah, so the Ganyu was 50-50. Okay. Alright. She was. She was. So how would I need? I would need 1,600. We take it. We take it. First things first, let's check out Dory. So we have a C1 Dory. I'm interested to try her out. Alright, and Sheng. His Rain Cutter enhances the third sword rain attack. Okay, that's pretty good. You know what I'll do? Where am I going? Paimon's Bargains. Let's see how many I can do. I can do 20 more, so I could do 2 more pulls. You know what? I'm gonna put all those sucroses to use. I'm buying 20 intertwined fates. And I'm doing 2 more 10 pulls. Because this is the one. That's going to be another sucrose. Yep, there she is. Surely, surely not another sucrose. That's only sucrose, no one else. Ugh. So that was... I think I was 7 pulls, wasn't it? Oh no, that was 4, 5... So that was my 6th pull on the Kokomi banner. I mean, this is the last one I can do for the night. And there we go. Come on, come on. Give me this luck, give me this luck. If I get Kokomi on this pull, it will all have been worth it. Hey! Thank you, giving me that luck. We got her. Hell yes. And because we couldn't end it without getting at least 1 more sucrose. She's here taunting me. I will have nightmares about sucrose. We got her. We got Ganyu finally. We got Kokomi both for the first time. I'm so excited. I've wanted to try out both of these characters in the new meta. I am over the moon. That was all you. That was all that luck. I was set to give up. There they are. Ganyu and Kokomi. I'm gonna have to spend some time. Successful pulls. Literally last pull of the night, I would have been out of everything at that point. And it'll be a while before I can restock again, but... all worth it. Horrible pull luck. Up till that point. Took a while. Took 18,000 Prima Gems and 25 additional Intertwined Fates, but you know what? We got what we wanted in the end. I'm so excited to try out Ganyu. Yeah. That's, you know, that's what we aim here for. We aim for that that duality, both horrible and amazing luck. What do I have? Oh, it's just the epitomized path. I'm not going to use you. Just I don't want your dot there. All right. Is there someone else bothering me? No, no one else bothering me. All right. You know what? I wanted to try out Ganyu. I can test out a Ganyu team for 20 extra primos. I'll try it. Because I've been looking to get a good freeze team going, so... One. So
Let's dance.
Barbara.
Freeze!
Oh wow, that's huge. One, and then the 2 does the burst. I've had no good cryo DPS until this point, so this is a big get. And the back step that she does there. Let's test out her.
Blaze over.
She's essential for cryo and melt, though, so that's huge. All right. Thank you very much for that tiny little glimpse into her. The 20 Prima Gems we're gonna need to restock on Prima Gems, cause in just a little over 2 weeks for the next banner. Oh man, this is a blessing and a curse that we're gonna be getting banners a lot faster in Genshin Impact 3.0, 3.1. But it's also gonna be a curse with how fast they're flying. I'm gonna need a lot more Prima Gems a lot quicker. Alright, you know, I wanted to try out first. Let's, I gotta, for real. Glad it's shorter, but it still hurts. Exactly, it's cool that it's gonna be shorter because we're gonna get, more chances to get the characters we want. I think generating elemental particles would be better for her. Yeah, give me that. I'm going to refine you. 70% chance to generate particle. And it also means that the battle pass is gonna refresh sooner, which is cool. So again, more primos, more fates, more everything is gonna be going faster. It's gonna more talent upgrade material, but we're gonna have less time to do all of it. Needs less to level up, you think? Oh, the paddle pass? Yeah. Alright, let's, what was I gonna do? Right, I wanted to test out Dory. All the way down. Let's throw Dory on Fighty Boys.
Up. More
Well, that's adorable. So it's the genie that's swinging the weapon? That's kind of cute. Okay, so that's an initial attack. Plus it fires multiple afterwards. Ooh. That lasts a while. I see very little practicality to it, but it's... That's all about generating more energy, though. Let's go to... just for now, too, let's... If her main focus is gonna be... Elemental recharge and then healing bonus. Elemental recharge. Plus it stacks to her HP. So that's not bad. And that'll give me an increased Wanderer bonus. Do that. Healing bonus. Healing bonus. And improved crit rate and more HP. That gives me a healing bonus and more energy recharge. It's objectively bad, but I'll do that for now. Tangling Bloom. That one has 14% energy recharge. 167 HP. .7. Do I have anything up here for Wanderer? Anything at all? No? That increases charge attack damage by 30 if the character is using Catalyst. Oh, so that doesn't do jack for me. Okay. The 4-piece set. Not upgraded at all, these artifacts, but just to get a feel. Which one has the best energy recharge? Let's enhance this one for now. Let's get rid of all this crap. Just want to get a feel for her. If I can just get it up to 10, I'll be fine. Should give me a big enough recharge zone. And crit rate? Alright. I'm not going to say no to a crit rate buff. I gotta get rid of so many of these artifacts. I have so friggin' many. Although I do think I get another one at 12. Another random upgrade. Defense, the only one I didn't want, of course. No, of course. Yeah, no, it's fine. No, the next upgrade's at... It's 8 and at 12. Okay. So we'll go to 12. One more. HP. HP. This is literally a piece of crap, but giving me that bonus to the healing up. Defense doesn't help again. Literally the only stat I don't care about for Dore. As a healer battery. Crit damage. Alright, I'm fine with that. Alright. So let's go to a basic area. The defense roll hurt. Man, I have some truly phenomenally bad luck when it comes to artifact rolls, even worse than I have when it comes to banner pulls. I'm not even gonna level her up. I just want to see. Why did I pick the pyro ring? It's fine. At least let me pick the cryo with my current team setup. Idiota. Right here. Throw my shield.
Gather!
Alright, let's check her out.
By royal decree.
Are you up?
Quake!
And then it's just continuous with that.
I'm being bombed! There's some things Mora can't buy.
Do-do. Whatever. Let's see how fast she... So that cannon builds up pretty fast. And it recharges pretty quick too.
Not again.
Stabilize!
Boing, boing, boom! Yucky, ducky, boom!
Even if I gave her the basic... Should have at least done a little basic prep work for the elements if I wanted to do a level 1 Dory showcase. I could have at least given her my Diona stuff with all my healing bonuses.
La la la. Ouch! Huh? Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Rise!
Boing, boing, boom!
And you're dead. So it's fine. She controls well, I'll say that. Yeah, nothing there. to like level 20. I can do that.
Huh? Ta-da! No! Oh, fine.
Yeah. It triples the HP. Okay. I want to see what her... There's some basic mobs over here. Now, does this target all one enemy or multiple? Okay, you can target multiple enemies. That's good to know.
Solidify!
I mean, that does even at this low level, that does a pretty big boost to her elemental energy. And they all target the same. And all three of them dropped element. So I got it built up now. So let's go check out another mob and see how this healing works. There we go.
Insubordination.
Okay, so there's the genie. Any enemy I pass through gets the electro
By
damage.
royal decree.
Oh, it's not bad, and that lasted a decent time.
Stabilize!
Oz, reveal thyself.
It's not bad in terms of...
Quake!
It's already up again. And even if I miss all three of them track,
Yes. There's something.
maybe the defense is kind of necessary. Or I need any shielder for her. She's got no meat on the bones. Alright, I could see her being useful. And her abilities build when... Where was this? Right here. Oh, this isn't until Ascension 1. Cooldown is decreased by 1 second every 3 seconds whenever... But that's when the Jinny is summoned with her ult. Okay. Let's see. Continuous healing, 6.7% of the max HP plus 642. How often? I don't have a speed for that. And it does 16% damage whenever anyone passes through it, and it lasts 12 seconds. Is it every second?
Huh?
What is this one? Kapalata Lotus,
Oh,
found in the mountains of SUMERU. Okay. I think I remember where those were. So that'll get me the eye for gold. What I really want is the compound interest. That one is 5 elemental energy for every 100% energy recharge. Although this is not bad. So that would make her fairly useful on the current team that I have. Because I trigger Crystallize and Overload constantly. So if I could just pop her ult, drop Oz, and then... So Oz is constantly giving people Electro. Then switch to Klee and just do non-stop superconduct, so I'd be rapidly decreasing the cooldown. But it just decreases the cooldown of her ability, so it would be more useful if I had an enemy that was burning or in the crystallized zone for Zhongli. Out of curiosity, what are these? When you're in combat and the genie heals the character it's connected to, it will fire a genie tube from the character's position that deals 50% of Dory's attack. Increase the level of Alcazar's Exactitude, which is the genie. The characters connected to the genie will obtain a following buff based on their current HP. They gain an additional healing bonus if they have less HP. That's not bad. Increase the troubleshooter cannon. Increase the troubleshooter cannon. Electrofusion. When normal attacks hit opponents, all nearby party members will heal equivalent of 4. Man! That's really decent for healing. Both C4 and C6 are really good for healing. But nope, I got 8,000 sucroses instead. Alright. And later today, I think I'm going to be building up my Ganyu. Oh, man. Again, I'm over the moon that I got Ganyu and Kokomi. At least something good came out of this. And now that I have Kokomi, I'm one step closer to my dream team of Zhongli, Fischl, Xiangling, and Kokomi of my team of summoners. Meaning I could just summon each of their... each of them drops something on the field, and then I can just walk away and let them fight for me. That's the dream. Alright. You know what? Not bad. I got them. I'm very excited to practice them, but for now, let's continue with this Archon Quest. Because we're... Why did I... Okay, that's fine. You are not a fighty boy. I do think you're gonna have utility. I think I just need to boost her first. And get used to that.
Everything's ready.
And I'm playing with Kale for now just because I find Kale very fun and very adorable. Alright. So, I think the next... I don't think they've confirmed... Oh, SUMERU is... beautiful. So I stopped playing for a while, so I actually missed Inazuma. So I very recently played through Inazuma, and I thought Inazuma was gorgeous, but a lot of Inazuma had just issues that I wasn't really vibing with. Exploring SUMERU, the music, first of all, is non-stop bops. The kind of Middle Eastern jazzy vibe is really doing it for me. Like this, just... Love it. And I'm really liking the characters so far. Like, really like Tainari, really like Kale. I think she might be one of my favorite new characters. I'm still getting into the quests. Like, I haven't done the R&R quest yet, which is this one, which I hear is incredibly long, so I should probably start. I mean, I'm just saying, like, my favorite thing in this game are the story, the lore, and the exploration. And it's just been such a fun area to explore. Especially the introduction of the, what are they called? All the way down. Dun, 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 dun. Are these all enemies? Ah, man, I'm just blanking on what they're called. They're similar to the Thunder Spheres for this. Here we go. Any second now. Enkanomiya, the Chasm. Here. The 4-leaf sigils. That's what they are. The teleport thingies. Yeah, the 4-leaf sigils. Literally just zipping around without having to have an Electrograna or the Dendrograna in this case. They're perfect. They make exploration, and the reason I'm using Kale is her enhanced gliding. Oh, they're truly perfect. They're amazing.
Oh, hey, Thumb! We got the info you wanted!
They make zipping around like,
really?
just feel good.
All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear
You
as
can tell
day.
they listen to player
It
complaints.
must have
Yeah,
taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites transaction.
and I feel like,
But then, to get close
from what
enough
I've been
to take a
hearing
picture
about
like this.
player complaints
Bold
about
move,
Inazuma,
Dory. Very
including with
bold
like enemy
move.
design and the weird way they did like enemy scaling, because so many people were overleveled going into Inazuma. I feel like the enemies I've fought so far in SUMERU are a more interesting balance of like jobbers, but also like really fun, really interesting, really dynamic enemies. And again, I love the design of everything. I love the design of the Eremites. I love the design of the little fungus monsters.
All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain al-Ahmar.
Yeah.
And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
At first,
And it's perfect
I
timing
didn't
for me
get
because I
why you were
just met
provoking
Dory
these
yesterday
Ain
doing
al-Ahmar
this
guys.
quest.
But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hand. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations.
No problem.
Let's meet up again on the... See you then.
We'll be there. My guy. And we know he's an upcoming Dendro character. A few days later, never mind.
Oh, Hatham sure is taking his time. Where could he be?
Why would they even
there
give us
he
a
is.
break if it's just part of the same
Sorry to
cutscene?
keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Pharos Lighthouse.
Yep.
Did they announce what the official next banners are? What character am I most excited for? Ooh. I'm torn. There's a bunch. From meeting... I guess they didn't update that there. Of the new characters we've heard about, We obviously have Nilu, the dancer, Al-Haytham, the Dendro sword guy, and Dia, who's a fire claymore user. So this is what's going to be, I think, in 3.1, they said. So... right? Or was that in 3? Of those characters, I'm probably most excited for Dia. Because I am a man who's all about the aesthetics. I want to play a character that I have fun playing as, more so than caring about the power dynamics to a certain extent. Like, I want to try out characters that I find interesting and find fun. And the first thing that, like, grabs me, Dia looks amazing. I love the style of the arm, the vibe of that. I do want to try out Nilu. I like the dancing aesthetic, so I think that's cool. I don't think they're going to do the Dendro Archon until the end of this arc, so probably 3.2 or 3.3. And we know in the next update, they're beginning to do the desert characters. And the desert characters they showed so far were Sino and Candace. And I love the looks of both of them. I love that Egyptian aesthetic. So of the current characters we know, Dia. Dia, 100% is my most look forward to. But after that would probably be the Egyptian characters who we probably won't meet until we go into the desert, Sino and Candace. After that, Nilu. After that, the Archon. And after that, Al-Haytham. I have to see more about Al-Haytham. I haven't really... all I've done really so far is talk to him. What do we do? Let's just hop up here and glide over. It's extremely similar. What's your order? I mean, I get Dea being everyone's number one. I think she's clearly awesome. And I'm very excited to see what they do with this desert. I love me a good desert in a video game. And now that we have Dendro, we can also get,
Haytham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
Probably soon. Hopefully we'll get, I'm blanking on his name. Chi-Chi's boss. From Liyue. I'm blanking on his name, but we know he was a Dendro character, the guy who had the snake around his arm.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place.
So hopefully
I was
he'll
more
be
worried
added
that
in
you might
soon.
go back on your promise. But this is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Baiju. That's it. Yeah, Baiju.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant
I mean,
the other
we've
day?
seen him
You've come to support
since,
this lunatic
what,
because he helped you
version-
out? Fine.
He looks
Your
cool, but he's been
funeral.
in this game since version, like, what, 1.3 or 1... or 2? So we've been seeing him for years at this point now.
I'm not going to mince
Because
my
he was
words.
locked away behind
Once
the
we're done
Dendro
with
wall.
You, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
And he finally can be playable.
That's close enough.
By royal decree.
Where do you think you
Crumble!
Little... Oh, you guys are not.
Following orders.
Boing, boing, boing. Hi.
Get them all in there, yep.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Thanks, Oz.
Academia scum!
Ooh, cutscene.
Boss, finally!
This misery.
Did you use it? Great! Now we can...
I like how even these bandits
Boss?
have the little AR attachment on them. The Akasha. Is that the Scarlet King's power?
Boss! Boss! What's wrong?
What do you mean?
What happened to him?
It's Akasha. Turns red.
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
This is our first look at Al Hatham in action.
Target acquired. Arrest him.
Hella smooth, yeah.
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Hatham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away.
Steals the divine terminal. Very smooth.
World, forget me.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
So this is clearly tied in with whatever the Scarlet King is.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him?
Hypatia did mention that.
You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine
Alright.
knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me.
That's what I heard when I was in the tree, that's right.
The mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the divine knowledge capsule back too. What a shame. We were so close.
Well, actually,
Still, Paimon didn't expect the divine knowledge capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh,
As
the
things
one
stand,
thing I'm really
there is
curious
no
about
reason
how
for
they're
me
going to
remain
do
in
is
Port
how they're going
Ormos.
to do the
I believe
Dendro
our
Archon.
collaboration has also reached its end.
Being what we've seen of her, Lesser Lord Kusanali,
oh, we were so
She's the
busy
size
trying
of
to find the
Paimon.
divine knowledge capsule that
so
Paimon
she's even
forgot to
smaller
ask you
than
something.
Chi-Chi, Klee,
Since you're a
Dory,
member of the
Sayu, all
Academia,
them.
do you have any idea how we could go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of SUMERU's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
I'm heading back to the Academia.
So curious about how they're going to
How about you two?
Implement that.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival.
All right.
Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed
That means
off
we're
our
gonna get to
feet
see
over the
more
past
of,
few days,
Nilu
so maybe
and
a little
Daya.
rest and relaxation will do us good.
Let us return to Sumeru City.
Then we'll part ways here, Al-Hatham, until we meet again.
Come on, man. You jacked it. Let us know.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Just gimme. I'm the traveler. Just gimme. Through mist of smoke and forest dark, complete.
La
I mean, and this is clearly not as big as one would expect for a lighthouse, but it's called the Pharos Lighthouse. I'm getting kind of a... Was it at the lighthouse at Alexandria kind of feel? Is there a way up? Is the question. Easy enough. Easy enough. We climb a tree. I mean...
Quake!
Easy enough. We climb a tree and rest in a... Do, 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 do.
Crumble!
No, nothing up here. No, Dendroculus. No, nothing. No chest. No Sealy. Alright. Well, that's weird. Before we do that, let's take the next step. Because again, I hear this is a hella long quest. The Aranara. So let's just do one step in it at a time. That way we won't have to worry about doing it all at once. So we'll do the next stage of the Aranara quest, then we will continue the Archon Quest line. And this did introduce Rana, which someone pointed out, I didn't realize is the, I think, first, like, random NPC we've ever seen that actually fights back and fights alongside us. Let's go. Clear another withering zone. Overdid it. Instead of just having an NPC just crouch down and hiding.
Hi! Oz, reveal thyself!
Solidify!
Yeah! Hi-ya! Pew!
So Rana was trained by... Yeah, they... I mean, why not? We've been fighting alongside... We've been seeing NPCs out in the world for years now, and they've all been useless. God. Wait a second. No! Big pig! I want to catch you like a Pokemon!
It's important to replenish your supplies. Woo!
It's just an additional... withering zone. I need this thing, right, to get into an activated state. Is this a separate withering zone from the one I have to help her fix? I think so. Alright, let's... Alright, we'll do this withering zone first. Void. And that'll hit them. Did it hit the barrel? Alright.
By royal insubordination. Dumpty dumpty go!
Spread. Clear this out. I'm really curious what's going on with the Aramara.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Are we gonna have to find them all over the place like we do with the freaking Koroks in Breath of the Wild? I found so many of them. Alright, there we go. And I need to activate you. Activate that. There we go.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Where'd you come from, my guy?
By royal decree.
Gather!
Aha! Fungus! There's fungus among us.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Still don't know what I'm doing with all the Dendro sigils yet. Oh, here we are. When I was little, I would often take this road to play down by the river valley. Da-da-da. The withering zone's appearing so quickly now, and Tainari and the others are too busy to deal with them. No problem. Clean work of those withering zones before. They're still dangerous. They indeed are. Oh, that's just that. Okay.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Wait. How did I not? Alright, let's see. Slightly different than what I've seen before.
Just like we rehearsed! One shall
Oh, didn't realize you were so low.
once again.
There we go. You feel that? The weak nausea? Ooh, Dendroculus. You below? Yee. Where? Starshrooms are reflections of the sky. Do they? I haven't tried hitting Starshrooms with Electro or Pyro yet. That's another tiny feature in this that I do appreciate. Even the... I mean, for the Plant Nation, it made the most sense, but... all the random plant life interacts with other elements in such a tiny, special way. Like the bouncing mushrooms that you can jump on. It's cool that they make it part of the puzzles, but it's cool that it just exists as a feature. Wait, were you walking along down there? So here, I didn't get to see that, so let's try it. Let's, give some... what is her egg fizzle? Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. An activated Starshroom. So it becomes a whole new item. Scorched. All right. So they become entirely, even the tiny, they're essentially ingredients.
Jumpy Dumpty go! Da da da! La la la!
Lotus.
By royal decree!
Crumble! Yeah.
Oh, it's in another withering zone. Need me some chicken. Oh, that's cool. So a regular Starshroom, 300 HP. Activated, 800 HP. Scorched, 1. So there's really no reason to ever grab a scorched star shroom. Unless they're used in ingredients, maybe? The withering zone is expanding. Regardless, I'll leave it in your capable hands just like before. Piece of cake. I want to know now is do other things. I'm trying to remember what other. We have the other mushroom. So we know the SUMERU rose does not now. I know, let's start by dropping the... Start by dropping this. Direction. Oh, it's right there.
Careless. Rise. Stabilize.
Oz, reveal thyself. Boing, boing, boom!
Gather.
Yeah! Alright,
now, which way do you go?
By royal decree! Yeah! Yeah!
Alright. Spino Crocodile Hotspot. With the recent alligator activity, people are especially worried. But I thought they're crocodiles. They're literally called spinodiles. Why would you call them alligators? Some missing... Dracula's over here. He's probably up in the trees. No, nothing. Who was my very first main? My very first main was right when this came out. It was actually... oh god, I'm trying to remember the original characters. I started out free-to-play as most did, so I think my first main was Kaya. So I did a lot of Kaya Amber. Then after that, when I started dropping a little money, I did a lot of Beto and Ningguang. Really like Beto. Really like Ningguang. I think Ningguang I have... So it says we're in the... Oh, right there. Brilliant. Yeah, Beto is incredible. She's awesome. In fact, you know what? Because I never changed it, right there, right under my Traveler's name. Because Beto was one of my very first mains, Beto is life. Bam. Truly, she was so much fun. I liked Lisa a lot, but when I got Beto, she became like my Electro main, and she was so much fun. And I paired her with Ning Wong a lot because I thought your first main was Fischl. As soon as I got Fischl, like, I liked Amber. I thought she was solid. I wasn't crazy about bow characters. Fischl turned me around on that. Fischl was awesome. So you are absolutely correct to have her as your first main. Not only have they been invading other animals' territories, they're reproducing at a faster rate. It is in zones. My time to shine. I'll help. I get to fight side by side. Look at her, an NPC that fights, finally! I'll just drop Oz right here so he'll back you up. I don't even need to help you, Rana. You got this. You and Oz. Oz is too strong. Never mind. There you go. Oz is gone. You got this. Almost. One more hit. One more hit, it's gone. I mean, one more hit, it's gone. You said, that's what I'm doing, man. I'm enjoying it. There you go. There's a few more over there.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Got a clap? Yeah. You know, an appropriate golf clap. You know what? Take it back. Oz. Oz is the best character. Every interaction between Fischl and Oz has made my day. Footwork and timing and experience travel like you is just absolutely amazing. All about that Paimon. Oz is a 5-star character. Always improving together as companions. Literally, it's a shame that we don't see more of Fischl. We really only see Fischl in timed events. And don't get enough of Fischl and Oz in the main story. Which is why I really wish they would bring back a lot of the timed events. Just a little tired. One of the Forest Patrol campsites isn't far from here. Should have equipment. Let's go camping. We don't even get a Fischl hangout event. Damn shame. I still got to do a lot of the hangout events. I have not done most of them. Alright, so there's got to be a way. You've only completed Diona's. That's good. There we go. Build up some stammy. Dope. Yeah, let's see. Because again, I did stop playing for a while, so I still got all these events. I'm knocking out my dailies to try and get through all these. The only one I have unlocked right now is Ningguang. Then I'm going to do Beidou, because again, Beidou is life. Then I'll start working my way down. Oh, they have a Bennett event. I didn't realize that. Maybe I just never went that far down. Like, I am really glad I re-picked it up, though, because a lot of this content has just made this incredible. The SUMERU content, the hangout events, all the side content. A lot of Inazuma was satisfying, I will say, so I didn't dislike all the Inazuma content. Here we are. It's that round thing on the edge. Looks like a small cabin. See them all the time in the forest. Maybe some kind of ruin. They're the Aranara houses. Come on. I seem to have heard about this kind of house and its residents. It wasn't a researcher who was in Satyavada life. Never mind. I'm going to tidy up. Well. Wood chopped. I'm pretty good at chopping wood. So you got any trees or nothing? We're robbing this Aranara's house. Trees over there. Oh no, they're items to find. None of that counts as wood? Almost done here as well. A tradition is to have the most esteemed person light the fire, and we just assume it's us. I mean, correctly, but... And we light the fire with an explosion. Using the supplies stored at the campsite, the ingredients gathered along the way, Rona makes a pot of richly fragrant curry. Curry tastes even better after hard work. Thank you. Curry, curry in the air, hungry children, it's time to come home. The children's song from SUMERU. Sure. Man, this is gonna... So... People were not joking. This is a long quest. I feel like we are barely dipping our toes in. The forest will remember. And I mean, I guess that ties in the idea of the trees have knowledge, the trees have memories, the memories of Irminsul. Thanks for watching those kids in the village. The oldest is Kavis. He wants to travel the world by boat when he grows up. Sudeba, his little sister, wants to be like me. Nope. You're pretty cool. You haven't even finished this one yet? I figure if I just do one section of it every day interspersed among the Archon Quest, it'll be a little bit easier. About Aranara. I don't know much about those creatures myself, but I'll tell you the part I heard. First off, they're much like you described. The forest is vast and deep. It's constantly changing like a gargantuan beast. Legend has it there are countless bizarre and amazing creatures in the forest like this, the most famous of the Aranara. So they're the Korok. Related to the Dendro Archon Guardians of the Forest, the bridge between people and trees, the ability to enter dreams. For the people of SUMERU, dreams are very rare. Although we do know from the initial trailer that Kale still dreams. Agreed. They might not say it in front of adults, but I think they really like the legend of the Aranara. Who knows? It's normal for children to have secrets amongst themselves. They hide from grown-ups. Also, kids go missing? Oh, wait, that reminds me. When I started this quest... Who do I not trust? There was some guy that was part of this quest line that everything he said was, oh yeah, here we are. Don't trust Alfonso. I'm betting that's part of the storyline. I bet he has something to do with the missing kids. The kids said they were in the woods, next thing they knew they were from our village. Don't trust Alfonso. Here, yep, see? Kavis and Sudaba suddenly appeared in the village. After going missing for a few days, everyone was worried sick. Alfonso organized a search and rescue team. It's kind of funny. Remember what I said about curry before? Alfonso made the search party take curry into the forest so the children could smell it. I've been patrolling the forest. Yotham is the only one left who hasn't gone missing, so I protect him. Speaking of him, Alfonso seems like he's really popular in the village. He organized the search party, the kids talk. You trust him 100%? Well, in that case, who am I to question Alfonso and half of the really shady shit he says? He's like an older brother. We've treated him like family since he arrived a few years ago. According to him, like Yotham, he doesn't have any family, so he sees the place as his real home. He sees him as actual big brother. Like I said before, if it's possible, I hope you can join the ranks of the Watchers and we'll patrol together. Actually, see, he's like family. Oh, how could I have been so foolish, Alfonso? The blonde boy you're looking for. I've heard about him somewhere. Nope, can't remember. Someone told me a story about a blonde boy just like gold and called a Nara or something. Because that's what happened when you grow up. Not only skilled, but I'm also kind. I'm so moved you worry about my little brothers and sisters in the village. Then when you finish, come to SUMERU. We can patrol the forest together. If only I could have met you and Paimon earlier. Alright, Rana. You're, Sure, take a rest. I'm not gonna rest sleeping up. If I could rest sleeping up, easy. I just conk out right here, right now. Oh god, SUMERU's so pretty. But I'm so curious to get more of this lore, because there's like this giant wall separating the jungle and the desert that was built by Ruka Devada. I'm so curious about that. You could even sleep while sitting upright. Here's a little forest watcher trivia. When searching for a missing person in the forest, you want to feed them something that's easy to digest. Digestion consumes stamina. That's why you feel sleepy easily after eating. Or at least that's the itis, right? You got the itis when you eat too much and immediately pass out. Okay. Count on the traveler. So Into the Woods quest complete. I mean, it makes sense though, right? It is neat. It's a cool little fact, and it makes a lot of sense. So probably more dense or more hearty foods probably take more energy to break down. I see that the quest is over there, but I just want to make one quick stop. And if he does not say a single shady thing right here, I will forgive Alfonso and apologize for not trusting him. If he does say, if he says one shady thing though, and now he won't even talk to me. Too good for me? Alright. I like that idea though, so if curry's apparently easy to... Heard you were talking shit. Oh, yeah. So what would be a solid thing to... Probably something... So probably vegetables... They wouldn't travel well, would they? Alright, so that's one more soup. My soup. I mean, yeah, I guess if you have a thermos, that could actually probably travel well, and it fits that. It falls in that same category. Quests. That's what I was looking for. Aranyaka Part 1. So I finished the first part of that. But you know what? It's done now, so let's go check out the SUMERU's Festival. One thing I wanted to check out first. There it is. Wait, did you see me coming? How? That's Tiny Pig. Just want to catch a big pig. This is the Pokemon master in me that wants to catch them all. Yes, I do. I'm playing on PS5, so... Aloy. With her custom weapon, which is... Alright. Deals cryo damage to opponents, increases the character's normal and charge attack by 10% for 6 seconds. Every time I deal cryo. So, not bad. She's a fine cryo character. The fact that you have no way of improving her constellation. Her passive helps a lot if you want to catch a pig. It's that one, right? Yeah. Ah. You know what? It makes truly so much sense. Alright. Yep, I'm changing the party.
Where to this time?
Sole intent of catching a pig. Got him! Thank you! Alright.
I'll ensure you're safe.
I do wish you could catch some of the bigger things. I got the pig. I got that big pig. I do wish you could catch some of the larger animals here in SUMERU, like the tiger and the crocodile, because they both have really cool designs for just wild animals.
I only take orders from my employer.
from the palace.
We didn't miss the SUMERU's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she...
At least, yeah, I got that. I love the design of the toucan because it's like one part toucan, one part chameleon. Which, because it's got those like bulgy eyes and the lizardy tail. And like, that's just a dope design. Need a few more chicken. We still can't get anything here, so I still don't know what I'm doing with these damn dendro sigils. Ba, 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 ba. Give me 200 of those. Give me 40 of those. And I can do a buttload of these. And you're just imagining the like the tigers walking around your Serenity area is dope, and I kind of really want that now. Fun around there. All right, so this is the bazaar. I find it so interesting that Dunyarzad,
Just as promised.
just a random
Paimon.
NPC, is as
I'm
important
so
as
glad
she
that
is.
you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Like, Dunyarzad is... If you were basing this sheerly on the amount of time we interact with a person, we've interacted with her more than Elhatham, more than Nilu, more than Daya. Daya works for her. She's just an NPC. She has more screen time than Fischl. She has more screen time than a lot of the characters. A very important festival after all.
Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time.
I agree.
Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
We saw dudes
Of
go
course
crazy.
we went. A lot of things happened there.
More
I
questions.
see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure.
I still think
There
I
is
know what's
another
going on
chance.
with her.
I would love to join.
I think she has the same disease that Kale has. I still believe that.
Lady, if you went to Port Ormos in
Hey!
your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Here she is. Dea. Dea,
You're
sorry, Dea.
eavesdropping.
Because they mentioned paralysis, or they mentioned her like feeling stiff. There she is. I think it's the color scheme choice that actually pushes her over the edge for me. The red, black, and gold. I think they work
It's
really
called
well
covert
together.
protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So, Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Even
from
when you
what we
put
know
it that
about-
way, it still doesn't feel right.
So I wrote the disease down somewhere too. Elazar. So they keep talking about this disease, and we know one member of the Fatui is in SUMERU, and it's the doctor. We know a segment of the doctor is in SUMERU, and he apparently was the one who experimented on Kale, who has this disease. And we saw him standing before Irminsul, the Tree of Wisdom. So I know he's going to play a bigger role in this. I'm just really curious how we're going to get to that point. Because it looks like right now, the Eremites and the Scarlet King story is taking over.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but
And I
only
wonder if that's
tonight.
going to tie in
Tomorrow's
with
a big day.
Dunyarzad
Many
and
no-good
the disease,
scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
being that he's a doctor.
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for not realizing this
I
sooner.
just teleported. It was fine. It
I've
was-
already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful.
The morn, 1,000 rows started. Chapter 3, Act 2. Now, this Act 1 and Act 2 are all that's available, right? Yeah, okay. Archon Quest Chapter 3. Act 1 and Act 2. There is a door to which I found no key. There was a veil through which I might not see. Some little talk a while of me and thee there was, and then no more of thee and me. Each morn 1,000 roses bring, you say, yes, but where leaves the rose of yesterday? Through mist of smoke and forest dark. The morn 1,000 roses bring, which was the name of the whole quest line, right? After this quest is unlocked. They're permanently available. Sure. Complete Archon Quest, Requiem of Echoing Depths. Alright, that's all it has to say about that. I know I also have to do the phase trial, which is available for a few more weeks, so I'm not in a huge rush for this one, being that I've already finished Lost Riches and Graven Innocence. But I'm sure either phase trial or the Aranara quest line is required to finish Graven Innocence. We're getting to... I mentioned it when I first got here, but I was also shocked by how big SUMERU City is.
I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
And I think it's just because of the fact that it's very twisty and branchy and a lot of the paths connect. But I think it feels bigger yet more connected than Mondstadt, Liyue, and Inazuma cities, all of the capital cities.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow? All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia's still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
I'll keep you company.
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
Be nice to her. She clearly has no friends.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunyarzad.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight.
Two friends.
See you
with
tomorrow.
Dia and Nilou.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the SUMERU festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh, no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Did we oversleep?
No, I think we're right on time.
We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Oh, there is a door. Okay, I'm like, did we just sleep in a... shiver down my spine. You know what, so just enjoy the music for a second. I will be right back. Just give me 1 second. Be good. Yeah, man, this land is all kinds of a vibe. I'm curious. Can I see completed quests? There we go. So, the Mondstadt prologue was 3 acts. Right? It was meeting all the people, learning domains, meeting Venti, chasing the dragon through the sky, and then Storm Terror's lair. This was all about the Rite of Dissension, seeing Rex Lapis fall, meeting Zhao, meeting the Adepti, and meeting Child. Noctilus Jade, the Bang. This is all the stuff with Child, that's right. And meeting Zhongli, and meeting Granny, and Boo Boo Pharmacy, meeting Chi-Chi. The Floating Palace, getting up to the Jade Chamber. This is fighting... Yeah, here, with the sigil... After we got the Sigil of Permission, this was fighting Child. Fighting the God. And saying goodbye. Then there was the Traveler's Interlude. This was meeting Dainsleif. Inazuma was a prologue. That was all teaming up with Beidou and stuff, getting to Inazuma. So Act 1 was... Alright. Rito, escaping Rito, and getting to the... Oh, meeting Ayaka. This was... clashing with the Raiden Shogun. And this was joining the Resistance, the Swordfish, all of that. And fighting the throne, fighting Senora, fighting Ai, Yaimiko. Interlude chapter. The Jade Chamber taking back to the sky. Meeting Dainsleif in the chasm and finding out about the Black Serpents. Perilous Trail. Oh, this is, oh yeah, this was with Yelan, Zhao, and all that. So, SUMERU Act 1. We're in Act 1. Or we just finished Act 1. So it was a decent length. It was 7 separate quests. I'm curious how long SUMERU is going to be. It seems like they've been sticking to a strict 3-act structure for all of these. But I mean, like, you just don't have the prologue, like, getting there. So I'm curious if they're going to do the same for SUMERU. Are we going to stick to a 3-act bam, bam, bam? Because, I mean, we're in Act 2 now, and we haven't even touched on the desert yet. Is the desert going to be like the chasm? It's going to be its own separate area that's not quite part of SUMERU? The same way the chasm here. Or is it going to be more than, because we know the story. They've confirmed the story is going to be completed by 3.2. That's what they've confirmed. So if... my guess is there would be 4 acts then. Right? Because if 3.0 has Act 1 and 2... yeah, as soon as I was preparing for SUMERU, I sat down, I actually streamed it, I watched all the stuff they released for SUMERU. And one of the big 40-minute long SUMERU video, they announced that the entire story would be completed by 3.2. So the way I figure it, if Act 1 and 2 is in 0, then when 3.1 comes out, it's probably going to have Act 3. So 3.2 would have Act 4, would be my guess. I don't have access to the bounty board, it looks like, yet.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
I like Dunyarzad too. It reminds me of...
Not at all. I arrived early.
So you could see the Middle Eastern styling and the Middle Eastern naming sense in a lot of these characters.
Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were
I'm
gold.
mentally, in my brain, I'm connecting it to the name Scheherazade, who is one of fiction's greatest storytellers.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
She's the main character in 1001 Nights.
You know it. Oh, it's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep
Holding
last
issue was a
night.
frail woman, but her
I'm hoping
specialty
my
was
body
storytelling.
won't be too much of an issue today.
And that's just the parallel I connect there.
But shall we?
All right.
Many
let's
vendors
follow.
came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds
They
like
paid
they're not
for-
in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a...
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian stuff. So, what's the Haftmewa feast
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukushifa mushrooms, lunar lotuses, Sumeru roses, sunsetias, capulatas, hara fruits, and zaytun peaches.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, but if that's the case, if SUMERU uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible!
I wish. Natlan's gonna be the third to last area. Right next up is Fontaine, which is Hydro, then Natlan, then Shnesnaya, then Conria.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks! Alright, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds random.
This guy's wearing a red hat,
So
which means
random
he's
that
a
it will
master
probably
of
fail.
elements.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her...
Sure. Any 2 random things. A star shroom. And Onikabuto. Yeah.
So how about it? Want to give...
I thought I did. Give.
Okay, one moment.
A star shroom, which I know can be activated by electricity, and
It's
a
the
beetle
moon.
of electricity.
Paimon wants to take a look too! Is it? It looks
It's
more
the
like
moon.
a pie that
Well, we
Paimon
know
bit into.
ether represents the sun and lumine represents the moon.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies...
We know that.
It means... wait a moment.
You checking your
Is he
notebook,
really
buddy?
looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
The sun being our brother.
He's not even trying to hide.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending. Oh, thank you so
Like it.
much. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
They
kinda
say
reminds
the
me of
Sub-Zero's
walking
festival was
around
very lively a long,
The
long time
festival
ago.
with Raiden Shogun for the first time.
Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's
Oh,
eyes
I
are
can run ahead of her
sparkling right
if
now.
I'm aiming.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zeros would be just as impressive.
This is that festival. tried too hard and got so far. This is the Night of Flowers.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat.
I could use that.
Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the
So is
few
he like
short
a
days
clown
it took to
or,
prepare for the Sub-Zero's festival,
bard,
the children have all
ringleader,
grown very fond
entertainer?
of you.
The Hallowed Night of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your
There you go, man.
contributions
Never
to
break
the
character.
glorious Sub-Zero's festival. All right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed!
Yes, Knight Ferris! Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sub-Zero's festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here.
Yeah.
Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
Whichever one?
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up
cool.
to the
So
luck
we
of
got
the draw.
blind box,
Flavors include
gotcha
lavender
candy.
melon, hara fruit, sunsetia,
Ooh, those all sound...
and there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Bernie Bot's every flavored bean.
Oni Kabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the Sunsetia flavor. It's all right. Paimon believes in you.
Well, we've seen my luck with polls tonight.
I
I'm
also
clearly
believe
gonna-
in your intuition.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Four.
Excellent work! That is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon bet you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck.
Now,
and
did I
Paimon
have
was right.
incredible luck, or is that a scripted story event? I'm curious.
Attention! Here's your Sunsetia flavored candy.
Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
It's Night of Flowers.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Night of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy.
Oh, actually,
We got
I
our
just
candy.
remembered that I left something behind. Can you come with me to get it?
Sure thing.
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so excited.
How embarrassing.
Backtrack all the way. Backtracking, tracking back, going back.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute.
Wait.
Boss, isn't that her?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Well, like, my guy, it's... You're not as lucky as you thought
Those
you were.
Eremites don't look like they're...
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their Mora, but I wonder how much the Humayanis would shell out to get you back.
Oh, it's a hostage situation.
Kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Professional here, ready to go.
Did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
Oh, are we gonna see Dia fight?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Mane! No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
We get to see Dea do her...
Aren't your claws all dull by now?
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, I want to see you fight.
There's too many of them!
Dea's top priority here is employee safety.
You're right.
Please be careful, Dea.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
Well, we did it.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dea.
She's tough.
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dea! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Nope.
Dea, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
'Tis just
Normally
a scratch.
they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but
Merely a flesh
I'm still
wound.
getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Aww. Dea, you softie.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry.
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
Aww.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dea.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Are you feeling unwell again?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe from an ambush.
Truly.
And another cutscene.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret.
Alright.
I was actually born with Elazar.
There we go.
It's terminal now.
The scaly skin disease.
Can't believe it's Elazar!
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. SUMERU's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago.
That's a real bummer, man.
Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. However, I know I will one day succumb to this. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets.
If you're nearing the end, yeah.
People. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also won't forget about you. No, even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. This is out of character for me. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage
really
to do
touching,
all
actually.
of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step. Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets. Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time for what?
The festival.
Isn't the dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin? It's the part of the festival that I've been looking forward to. Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zeros festival will conclude amid everyone's applause and blessings. And with that, my wish...
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah, we should...
All right. I should... I should end soon, because I do gotta switch over. Every night this week I've been playing Life is Strange True Colors. So it's time for Chapter 3 tonight, but... You know, I think we'll watch the Sub-Zeros Festival, see the next event, probably begin the next quest line, and that's where we'll call it for the night. I think that's pretty good, because that would put us around 2.5 hours for the stream. All right. Can I get anything in here? Yes. Tachin. That's new. Biryani. Spice. Spice. That's a flower, that's not a spice. Well, all right. The toy seller.
Get your spices here. We've got all kinds.
Super awesome!
Lambad fish roll. She's a kid. There's a chest right there.
Wow, this is so lucky.
How many Dendro sigils do I have by now? 91. What the hell do I use these things for? I only got one Electro sigil. I still need... I think I'm like level 43 or 44 on that tree. Alright,
Were
so
you
this
not
is gonna
aware
be
that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior
Sataria.
permission?
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the Dance of Sub-Zerus is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zerus festival.
The Sub-Zerus Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia can host such an event. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
So that is Grand Sage Azar.
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zerus Festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them.
If we force their hand too much, the situation may get
This is a
ugly.
hard pill to swallow, but you're right.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason? Our Archon created the utopia that is SUMERU City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
For what purpose do you search for intelligence and wisdom?
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
What a tool!
When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akash.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zerus Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilu, are you okay?
What a tool!
Dunyarzad. You all saw that just...
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there.
You gotta go? I actually was going to wrap
how do
up
we
right
let
after this because I
everyone
got
know?
another game I gotta start.
And what about the
I've
atmosphere
been
on
doing
the
it every day at
stage?
10 o'clock, so I'm actually going to wrap up right after this cutscene, probably. So, perfect timing. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, though. It's been great talking to you.
Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No. They just threatened to investigate the organizers. If we were caught...
I'll be here all week. Come back anytime. Great having you. Thanks, man. Have a good one.
Nilu, it's all right.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zerus so much. And I know how important this festival is to you.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zerus Festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zerus Festival, right?
The next one. Yes.
She'll be
Okay.
dead by then.
It's a promise.
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay. There's
We
nothing
gotta
we
find a
can
way
do
to beat
about
up
it.
these sages.
Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets.
The SUMERU's festival is forced to come to an abrupt end.
A lot happened today. Nilo and Dunyarzad promised to make the next SUMERU's festival a success, but Dunyarzad is running out of time.
She knows that.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
What now? What now?
We're gonna be late! It's all because you and we should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
Did we just time travel? You agree to go to the festival with Dunyarzad and others. Wait, this feels somewhat familiar. Did we just time travel? Or was it a vision of the future granted to us by Kusanali? I don't know how the god of eternity would feel about us looping through time, messing with things, changing things, but... And how appropriate I've gone back in time right as I'm about to, on my way to go play a Life is Strange game. The first of which started with time travel. Holy crap on a cracker. Alright. It's fine. Yeah. That's definitely a normal and solid place to end this game. Well, guys, on that bombshell, thank you for joining me today. Started off strong. We got ourselves the newest 4-star. 2 5-stars that I've never had before, but both of which I very much looked forward to. The Secretary of the Yuhei Pavilion. And the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. With her weird love of strategy. And a girl apparently so thick she once got swallowed by a monster and choked it with her butt. Alright. There are 3 new characters. I'm gonna work on these 2. Yeah, I'm gonna work on those 2 and build them up over the next day. I will be back. Probably with a slightly longer stream tomorrow when I have a little more time. So thank you guys for joining me. If you're watching this on Twitch when it goes up, the VOD, make sure to give me a follow. If you're watching this when it goes up on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, hit that like button, hit the notification bell to be updated on all the videos getting posted on the channel. Twitch.tv/HollowAvarice, YouTube.com/HollowAvarice. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Until next time, peace.